Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sharath. I'm the co-founder at 3DM. We're one of the leading performance marketing agency based out of Hyderabad. So today, yeah, thanks. Yes. So today I'd like to, since this is a venue where I get to see the real estate stalwarts, I thought why not discuss about the burning problem that all of us are facing today in this market, and that's about solving lead qualification problem. We see a lot of junk coming every day, and every day we are listening from our marketing teams and from our sales team that there's a lot of junk coming in, and exclusively when you're trying to skew your ad budgets towards digital marketing. And here are, since the limitation of the time, I wanted to present two quick hacks on how do you control your lead qualification and how we do it with a lot of our clientele who believe in us. So I'm getting started. Great. So this is a problem, lower lead qualification, and that's the common problem that we are all hearing among across the industry. And why is that a problem today suddenly, right? So the platforms and their algorithms have evolved together over the past few years. So when I say the evolvement of these algorithms and platforms happen, there's a lot that's happening on the Facebook side, Meta side, Google side on how they're trying to deliver the best result to every advertiser. But with that evolution of algorithm changes and platform changes, are we adapting our strategies along with that or not? That's a bigger question here today. Yes, so the real problem. So most of the marketers, agencies aren't evolved with this drastic change that's happening with the platforms. And that is the reason why we are still stuck with the older practices, which are leading us to a lot more junk coming in on a daily basis. And with this junk coming in, there's a lot more energy that is being wasted at the pre-sales side and the sales side to qualify the leads and then nurture the leads. So I wanted to present a couple of solutions on how you can better your lead qualification today. Yes. So the problem can be solved with two easy, simple steps. The first one being the CAPI integration. I'm sure the next panel would be speaking about multiple advantages with the CAPI integration that has come up with these platforms and the benefits that this is going to deliver. And TG specific communication. So these two are the major pillars behind driving more qualified leads. And there are a bunch of other ones like your WhatsApp nurturing, putting up your filters for your form fill-ups, OTP verifications, and a bunch of other things. But these two stand on top. Okay, what is CAPI integration for us? So it's a very simple thing. The recent iPhone 14, iPhone 15 has entirely concentrated about the privacy. We see these ads across the cities, hoardings, everything showcasing about privacy. But what does that really mean to the advertiser and to the brands? The real meaning here is there is no information of the user going back to the advertiser or to the advertising platforms, and that's where CAPI comes in. So usually what happens here is a quick flow. A user comes to the website and usually through a browser, and the browser sends back a signal to the source, which could be your Meta ad platform or your Google ad platform, mentioning, okay, this user came through your particular source and what happened on the particular landing page or the microsite. Has a lead filled up or they bounce back? But right now, there is a blocker that you see, there's a hand symbol. So right now, there is no information that is going back to the advertisers, advertising platforms. So Google and Meta do not know after an ad is clicked and going into your landing page, what is happening on the landing page. What happened to the user, what is the behavior pattern, etc. And here's where CAPI comes in. CAPI enables that particular channel which will connect your CRM and your advertising platforms, which is your Meta or your Google platforms, letting Google know that, let's say, 50% of your leads out of 100 are unqualified or junk. You have marked it on your CRM. this information is going back to your Meta and to your Google ad platform, telling that do not advertise to these campaigns through which I have got junk. And for example, a 30% qualification happened and site visits happened. It is telling Google and Meta that these are the 30% that qualified for us, and find more audience like this on Google and Meta and advertise to them. So that is the signal that CAPI enables when we integrate this. So that's one major solution which helps in giving an incremental exponential result in terms of lead qualification and site visit turnout ratio. And coming to the next one. So I spoke about TG specific communication here, right? So here the TG is varied, it's fragmented into different sets, definitely with every project that is coming in. So I just, to making it easier, fragmented that to 4 segments. One is affordable, mid, luxury, and ultra luxury. Right, so a communication that works for an affordable segment will not work for a ultra luxury segment. A communication that works for a luxury segment will not work for affordable segment. So in every segment there are certain sentiments and communication pillars that needs to be used and engaged to ensure you're reaching your right target audience. So for example, affordable segment is more price sensitive and location centric, while your mid segment, who are your second time home buyers, are more focused on your gated community features or amenities. So you have to always put up a bunch of experiments that are going out with a mix of formats. It could be videos, it could be your statics, it could be TG specific communication. EGC is something that is coming up and that's trending right now, which is employee generated content. This builds the credibility for the builder. With so many builders, so many brands, so many projects that are happening in the city, how does one project differentiate itself from the entire other set? That's the whole purpose of communication that's coming in today. So for example, ultra luxury, they look for bigger space, they look for exclusivity, they look for privacy, and they look for the network group or the people or the neighbors who will be staying with them. So are we communicating as per that? If that is how we are communicating, that communication attracts that relevant audience, and that audience through CAPI is being noted, and that is being nurtured further and discovered more. So that is how it works. And here are a bunch of ads, for example, for a client of ours, we've that's a moment marketing that we've done for Urban Rise when Bahubali has launched. We made Bachupalli as Bahubali, and we have given a twist to the communication saying Bachupalli Malli Upiri Posko. So that was a dialogue from Bahubali. Malli Upiri Posko Bahubali Ochadu, and that's pre-MI offer Malli Ochindi. That was the one that's trending, and that was a top converting ad for us, which has given 50% lesser CPLs for at least about 11 months. So I think that is the power of communication that you can bring in. And there are a couple of other UGC ads that we have done which were trending, which has given impactful results over the period. And these are just a few of what we do, but there are a lot of others which can help drive these results. Right. So here's what it means. Proper data feeding plus personalized and relevant communication. That's all is needed for you to drive better results. The strategy needs to be updated with the platforms being updated every day, the algorithm getting updated every day. If that's happening, the results are eventually going to come. And this is a quick case study of what happened after CAPI and TG specific communication. A real estate developer who was mid-segment selling in Bachupalli has CPL from 820 reduced to 630 rupees, and the quality has increased from 23% to 46%. And for a real estate developer who was selling luxury villa project in Kollur, the CPL has reduced from 2,000 rupees to 1,400 rupees, and the quality has increased from 13% to 32%. So I think that's the number that can show us a clear differentiation of what the strategy and the advancement in the setup and integration can bring in for us with the communication. So we are proud to say 80% of our clients achieve qualification rates that are above 40%. And these are the clients that we're currently working with. And we are extremely happy for them trusting us, trusting our abilities, and traveling with us for years together. We finish projects with them, we start new projects with them, and that has been our forte always. And yes, thank you so much for everybody being here. And we are the Hyderabad's most loved and leading real estate marketing agency. We handle at least about 20% of Hyderabad's advertising budget, and we are proud about it. And we are currently operating from Hyderabad, Toronto, and Bangalore. I am Sharath Chandra signing off. Thank you so much.